Okay, we've gotten some feedback from Left Lane News viewers say I'm not good looking enough to be in this video. So I've got two things for you to look at. You can listen to me, you can look at the nice young lady, and you can look at the Firebreather. This is an all-new concept car, obviously Camaro based, for the Exodus Pictures movie Jin. There are going to be a couple of these. They're going to be the hero cars of the movie. You're going to see the actor Ray Park. We all know him as Darth Maul, Toad from X-Men, Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe. He's got a big role in this movie. We're going to talk to him about it. We're going to talk to AJ Ahmad, the producer from Exodus Pictures, about this Firebreather. And I think this is a fantastic car. To me, this captures more of that Trans Am Firebird appearance than anything we've yet seen. So come with us. We're going to find out all about the Firebreather, the movie Jin, and maybe I'll ask you a couple questions off camera. So come on back. I'm here with AJ Ahmad, the man behind the movie Jin and the Firebreather automobile. Those of you who follow Detroit area indoor karting will have seen me locked in heated competition with AJ. I know him very well. So AJ, tell me about the movie Jin and how the Firebreather fits into this thing.
Absolutely. The movie is a supernatural thriller that we're going to shoot in and around Michigan at the end of next month. It's an idea that half the world already knows in and believes in, so much so they say, why are you even talking about them, let alone making a movie about them? Because if you talk about them, supposedly, they will come to you. The other half of the world, our half, has never heard of it before. Never been a movie, a TV show, a cartoon, or a movie in a very big way on the real, true mythology of the Jin. What we're doing is we're bringing that idea into the Western world, opening a window into the world of the Jin, and hopefully creating a franchise to be based here in Michigan and sustained here. Because at the end of the day, it's all about intellectual property, owning that. The way the car comes in is that I always knew from the beginning that I wanted to have an American muscle car in the movie. It showcases everything that Michigan is about, everything that the American spirit is about. And it was a very natural progression to match the automotive business with the movie business. The Firebreather came about in a very interesting way. A couple years ago, they launched the Mustang, the new one. I said, that's the car we should put in the movie. A year went by, they launched the Camaro. A couple years went by, they launched the Camaro. Then the Challenger came out. And at each iteration, I wanted that car. After all three of them were pretty much launched and kind of played out, myself and your good buddy Fassel, and my good buddy Fassel, were sitting down and we said, what are we going to do now? And that's when we said, well, why don't we just build a car? And that's how the Firebreather was created. And the essence of the vehicle, the way I wanted the car to look, the design, came really from deep inside. I wanted a car that was truly heroic, but had a dark side as well. Almost like if not Batman, but if Bruce Wayne commissioned a car, what would he buy? I think it would be the Firebreather. And so that's how this car came about, to basically be something that shows off not only the creativity of the movie and the uniqueness of the movie, but also what can happen when you unite the new and the old. The motion picture business that we are building and forging a new path with here, and the automotive business that we've kind of built a state on. We need to sustain it, we need to grow it, we need to make sure that we keep it innovative and fresh. That's how the car was created.
I'll tell you what, this is something. When can we look to see Jin and the Firebreather in theaters?
The end of 2010, my friend. And a few of you, and I hope you will be there as well, will see 000. Actually, this will probably end up being my Firebreather, and its duplicate twin sister, 000, running around the streets of Monroe, Ann Arbor, Dearborn, and downtown Michigan, downtown Detroit, within the next 2 months. We start filming March 30th. Look out for the car. If you see it, honk. Actually, don't honk because we might be filming, but you can definitely wave. And we'll wave back.
You didn't let me drive this thing. Fassel told me how easy I am. He told you how easy I am on these race cars, right?
He gets to do whatever he wants to with the Firebreather.
I'm standing with a man who needs no introduction. He kicked Liam Neeson's ass in The Phantom Menace. He was Toad in X-Men, Snake Eyes in G.I. Joe, and now he's in a new movie called Jin. We're with Ray Park, the one and only Ray Park, one of my favorite actors. Ray, tell me about this new movie you're doing.
Oh, thanks, man. This movie's called Jin. I play the character of Gabriel. We haven't started filming yet, but we're in pre-production right now. We're going to be filming here in Michigan next month, which I'm really excited about. And we have this Firebreather in the movie as well, which I get to drive. Hopefully I get to drive it off the studio lot to my house and keep it for real. But yeah, it's an action adventure, and you know, with my character, you don't know too much about him. He's a bit quirky. You know, I get to do some cool action sequences. There's some really good dialogue, and the story's about. I mean, it's about the jinn or the unknown, and the stories of the jinn is very popular in the Far East, Middle Eastern countries, in Asia, and it's like the unspoken word. You know, there's good jinns and bad jinns, and the closest I can sort of, you know, explain it without sort of making it sound bad is like the boogeyman or like the unknown, and but this is really like in a sort of spiritual sort of action adventure, you know, and I'm excited about this. It's a good script.
You went from martial artist to stuntman to non-speaking roles to speaking roles, and now kind of almost a leading man. Do you see yourself 30 years from now as kind of a Robert De Niro or Marlon Brando playing The Godfather at the end of your career? Or
I don't know.
What do you want to do?
You know what? I started martial arts because I was one of those kids that believed that the guys in movies actually had special powers. That they only filmed the guys just doing their thing. So I got into, you know, I wanted to do martial arts to learn how to fly, do somersaults, do mind tricks. And Star Wars was one of those movies as a kid that did that for me. And then I just grew up believing that kids could, you know, guys could do that. And when I was about 14, it was when they started to say, this is how stunts are made and this is how movies are made. And then I was heartbroken because I thought these actors could do it. So I started to think, you know what, I want to be one of those guys, but I want to do my own action. So as a kid, I believed that I could actually do it and not need special effects. And I wanted to show the world that, yeah, I could do it. And then I just had the opportunities. I just followed my dreams, and it worked out that it was a stunt job first. And I realized I don't want to be a stuntman, I want to be the actor doing my own stunts. And it's just taken time, and I've learned a lot. I've been doing it for 12 years now, working in movie business, and now it's, you know, I think it's good. I think it's good now that I'm at an age where I've gained more experience, and, you know, I've refined the way I speak, and I don't sound like I'm from a Guy Ritchie movie as much as I used to. So it's a good ride.
Yeah, I kind of half expected you to sound like in The Phantom Menace, soon we'll have our revenge. I know they dubbed that.
Yeah.
So this will be the first time you've driven a car in a movie, I think, right? You drove that hyperspeeder in The Phantom Menace, but
and that was all blue screen. That was a blue box. So I had to imagine I was on a bike. But yeah, this will be the first time I'd be inside a car. I was on top of a Hummer for G.I. Joe, and this time I get to be inside and drive something.
It's a good-looking car, isn't it?
It's really nice. I like it. I mean, I saw the concept designs from AJ, the director of this movie. He had sent them to me in January, and I didn't think it was a real thing. I thought it was going to be like a movie car. And then they asked me last week to come here, and I got really excited and nervous at the same time because I've never actually done anything and promoted a movie where there's going to be a live action car in it. And sitting inside it and looking at it, it really gives me a lot of hope, and I'm excited about the film.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this. Now, you get one of these at the end, right?
I'm trying.
Great, thank you very much for your
thanks,
time.
man. I
We're looking forward to seeing
appreciate it.
Engine. Comes out this year. Look for the Firebreather and Ray Park in leading man role.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.